Hi, this is Eric Martin with BoardGameGeek. I'm here with designer Stefan Heller, looking at Gouda Ganoven, which I know nothing about. We just happened upon you at Spiel, and I hope you could tell us how to play and give an overview of the game.
All right. Okay, so this is like a combination of a card and a board game.
Okay.
All right, because here you have a house with 4 rooms in it. This is a bit more tidy over here.
Okay.
And principally, the objective of the game is to get a piece of cheese. Okay. So, for example, this is for 3 to 6 players, but better fun with 5 or 6. Okay. Let's say we have 5 players, so we take 4 pieces of cheese. So, because there always has to be a shortage.
Right.
Okay. And so we drop it on the house, and this, for example, this is how the game begins.
Okay.
Okay. And every player, if we have 5 players, gets to have 4 room cards.
Okay.
1 card for each room. And with these cards, he can secretly decide which room he's going to go for. Okay. 1, 2. Everyone has these cards like this on your hand. Mm-hmm. And then you decide to choose, for example, in this case, it's wise to choose this one or that card, for example. Okay, so we put this down, but that's not all of it. There's also, of course, weapons. Okay. We have weapons. Some are funnier than others. For example, a fairly weak one is that water or whatever.
So you got a water balloon.
Okay, and it goes from 1 to 20. 20 is the strongest, and 1, for example, this egg is the weakest. Okay, and so everyone secretly decides which room he's gonna go for. For example, if 3 or 4 happen to be in here, the cheese won't be enough. Okay, and then the weapons decide upon which player is gonna get a cheese. Okay. And
so we put down a weapon at the same time as
at the same time, and they have the same background, so the other players don't know which one is the room card, which one is the weapon. Okay, but you can put down several cards, and every player does that at the start. For example, I start off like that. The other player puts down 3 at a time. And this way, every player starts to have some cards in front of him. Okay. And now it's every player can spy upon the other players to see what's happening. Okay. So, for example, it's my turn, and I can flick up 1 card, and I decide to choose that one. Okay. So every player knows, well, he's in the chamber, and now it's your turn to flick up another card. For example, here, okay? I have the strength of 8, but nobody knows where I am. And so every player does this, and this is the spying round. And then there's one more round to decide if you want to get stronger. For example, if I still hold cards, I can say, well, I'll use this weapon to get stronger, to have a better possibility or chance to win a cheese. For example, now I got 19. And every player can decide if he wants to do that, and at the end, you reveal everything to see who gets a piece of cheese and who doesn't. And of course, that's not all of it. There's also action cards. For example, the Gouda Ganoven or Gouda Ganoven. With that card, you can pick a cheese and move it into another room if you play that, for example, over here. Okay. And this way you may also sit in the bathroom if you have this card, because you're gonna move one of those cheeses over here, and maybe those players here will be frustrated about it. Okay, and there's also other action cards like changing the room again if you see, well, it's too crowded where I am right now, so now I move to another room. Okay, and we have Yeah.
And as you get the cheese, you're then claiming
Yeah,
tokens?
That's right. And the first who gets to have 5 wins the game.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks very much for the overview.
No worries.